Retain gang, what's poppin', man? This your boy Tay, back at y'all again with another video, man. I appreciate you all for tapping in. Make sure you hit that like button, also hit that bell, and follow all my socials in my pinned comments in my description if you haven't already. Today, guys, I want to get a little serious on this topic. We have to wake up from the BS right now. We got to start waking up. What's going on around us right now, it's a lot. It's heavy. It's a lot to deal with. And if you're not ready, if you don't know how to handle all this energy, then it's going to break you. So we have to wake up within ourselves. You have to get to know this. The person that's watching, you watching this video right now, you got to get to know who you are. You're with yourself 24/7, every single day, for your whole life. Why don't you know yourself? Why don't you have no understanding of how your body works and why you think a certain way, why you feel a certain way, why you react to things, the trauma that you have? Trying to figure all these things out. Why don't we do that? Why don't you do that? And I'm not trying to talk at anybody, but I'm just speaking in general. Why is it that we know about everything outside of ourselves but ourselves? When I speak on certain topics, speaking on spirituality and chakras and things like this, that's a part of you, all of a sudden it's demonic. Having knowledge of self is demonic, according to some people, which don't make any sense to me at all. It doesn't make any sense. You got to have knowledge of self. There's nothing wrong with that at all. The Most High is not going to punish you for getting to know yourself and learning and gaining knowledge. That's what you came down here to do, right? You got to stop being afraid of everything. And you start by stop being afraid of yourself. Problems don't get solved by you sticking your head, in the ground. On the cartoons, they stick their head in the ground when they're running from something or they're trying to get away from something. You're still there. Right? That doesn't hide you away from your problems. You just in the dark. You're the one that's not aware of the predator that's chasing you. Okay? So it starts with us healing ourselves. It starts with going deep down inside of yourself and just throwing away, cleaning house, doing spring cleaning. Then you'll be able to receive information on what's your next move. A lot of people are going to start panicking when things hit the fan in this world, in this country. It's already happening, but people still don't really believe it because everything's still going as normal. There hasn't been a big shakeup in our realities yet for people to start panicking and start really paying attention. The ones who are chosen and who are awake, yeah, you see it and you've been seeing it for years. But it's time for us to wake up to the BS, because if you do not, you will be stuck in this low vibration, and you don't want to get trapped in that. All right, you want to make sure that you're rising. This is why I say you got to keep rising above the water, rising above it, man, so that you stay in good standings. If you tap into your higher self, it's going to give you directions on how to move in this world right now. But you're not going to hear those instructions if you're not good with yourself, if you don't know yourself. You got to develop a relationship with this, that voice in your head, all these things to strengthen your connection. The Most High, your higher self. You want to be connected to that spiritual guide that's watching over you, that source, that energy that's watching over you. All right, because you're going to need it. We all need it right now. But the key is to not panic. The key is to not be in fear, but be stoic, be calm, be balanced. All right, there's nothing to fear. You have to be calm so that you can receive solutions. This is why when I tell you guys about meditation, meditation is all about being still, clearing your mind, and just being in the present moment. That's when you start to receive answers. So it has to be a moment of bliss, silence, calmness and no overthinking. You just exist. You're back at the 0 point. This is when you tap into the source and you are connected and you're receiving messages. See, when you're panicking, running around in fear, trying to figure out what's next, you don't have time to hear. It's too much distractions and there's too much noise. You feel me? So the worst thing you can do is to panic and be in fear. You gotta be stable right now. Right? Keep your vibration high, man. Do things that you like doing. Do things that you like doing right now that's gonna make you happy, put a smile on your face, you know, something that you love. You know, they talking about the dollars about to crash and you're not gonna be able to take cash, use cash to pay for things. Gonna be a food shortage. You gotta do all this crazy stuff to buy food. It's just so much that I'm hearing about that's coming in our near future, and I just sit back and I don't even care anymore. Like, I don't care to understand what I'm going to do or anything, man. I just leave it up to the Most High, because I know at this point, man, the Most High got me. I've been protected all this long. You've been protected all this long, right? You've been good. You still surviving. Why do you think that is? You have a divine protection watching over you, as you always have. But you gotta start trusting in it and understanding that you're not alone. The whole goal is to have you in panic and fear so that you can be controlled. Because if you're not thinking for yourself, something else is thinking for you. It's a spiritual war, guys. Okay, it's a heavy spiritual war. And there's entities that want to body snatch. You have to be in your right mind. You gotta be aware of your energy, your vibration, what you're thinking, what you're indulging in. Because everything you digest, you become. Don't give too much of these issues your energy, but be aware of it, okay? And then go into your meditation state and ask for answers. Try to see if you can receive the messages on what's your next move. That's all you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be guided. You'll be led to move when you need to move. So it's time for you to wake up. You understand that the world isn't what we've been taught it is. Things are coming out. The truth is being revealed. Every single day it seems like something else is being revealed. And if you haven't really been tapped into this frequency, it can be a lot right now. You know, this is why a lot of people also choose to not believe in these things, because it's so far-fetched from what they thought reality was. And that can be scary sometimes. Imagine you knowing something all your life and then you got to deprogram 30, 40, 50 years of everything you've experienced. Everything you thought you knew, you got to deprogram that and basically start as a newborn all over again. That's what being awakened is like. It's like you're being born again. You're being reborn, right? So it can be scary and it can be hard. You're going to have a lot of people that's going to resist this, resist this awakening. A lot of people not going to wake up. A lot of people not going to pick up that call just for the fear fact of they don't want to believe it. You know, but I'm going to tell you this. Truth is stranger than fiction. It really is. So I want you guys to understand that the BS is done with. You know, everything that you see happening right now is just meant for you to be in fear. To be worried and thinking about what are you going to do, how are you going to survive. And you don't got to do none of that, man. All you got to do is trust in yourself. Know who yourself is, who you are. And you have all the answers. You came down here for a mission. Okay? You knew what time period you was coming in. All these things that's going on, you already knew what time and space you were going to be in. So that doesn't stop you from coming down here and doing what you're supposed to do. You chose this mission. So all these things are just distractions. They're obstacles. It's no different than playing a video game. A video game, you got obstacles, you got challenges, you got side quests, you got main mission, you got enemies, bosses, all type of things, right? But that doesn't stop you from playing the game. It gives you a challenge. It gives you something to strive for, right? Every game is beatable. So I want you guys to look at your life like a video game. You're the main character in your video game, in your reality. You control this. Okay? Don't let nobody take that power away from you. The Most High gave you free will of choice. That free will of choice means that you control your reality. You control the choices that you make. You control what you bring into your reality based off of the frequency that you're vibrating off of via your thoughts. Why you think there's so much media always pressing thoughts and ideas at you? You know, everywhere you look, it's always some words and signs in front of your face that's pushing ideas and thoughts into you. That's control. Okay? You gotta learn how to control this. When you control this, you control this. All right? For yourself. So it's time for you to create your own reality. Get rid of the BS right now. Get rid of it. We're already in a reset, so the world is a free canvas, right? You can create whatever you want to right now. That's the type of energy we in. So don't fumble the bag with this one, man. This is your time. It's your time to shine. And if you do the work, meaning you start healing yourself, start forgiving who you need to forgive, it's important that you do this now, guys. Don't have hate in your heart. Okay, don't have bitterness. All these things is going to weigh your heart down. It's going to make it heavy. And you want your heart to be light as a feather. You know, a lot of this negative content would tell you otherwise. You know, telling you to be bitter and telling you to be on your revenge and get back. That's not the type of energy you want to be in right now. Okay, you need to raise your vibration. Because all that is meant to pull you down and keep you trapped in the 3D. It's time for you to make this split. To rise up into the 5D. The earth is splitting, literally. Just like if you look at a snake, when a snake sheds its skin, it sheds the old and it becomes new. That's what's going on right now. There's an old that's being washed away and a new is rising. A new heaven, a new earth, right? It tells you these things. So you need to prepare yourself. Get yourself right. When you heal, you allow your energy to rise up to that Christ consciousness. Right? That Christ consciousness is your connection to seeing the truth. The dead shall rise. Right? This is what all this stuff means. You read the book of Revelation, it tells you all this. The dead shall rise. You can only get through, what it say, the Father, through me, through Christ. The Christ consciousness is your energy, your kundalini, whatever you want to call it, your Holy Spirit, that God essence inside of you. For my guys that do retention, it's all the same thing. It rises up and it activates you. And now you're connected. You have that link to the Most High. Right? So you have to go through that energy. That energy is the link. That's the middleman. And once you get right with that, then you will start to see yourself move different. All right? So if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. With that being said, guys, if you want to donate to the channel, I'll leave all my links in the description and in my pinned comments. Also, if you need a consultation, you want to speak to your boy, I'll leave a link for that as well. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm out. Peace.